Hi guys, welcome back to another episode on my channel, Diary of a Black Entrepreneur. I am your host, Mary Elizabeth Taylor Jr., and let's get into the latest on my hair journey. So you probably noticed right away that my hair is no longer blonde. We have officially colored everything. I would say from my last video to now, we've passed exactly a year. So now we can kind of see where my length is post year. So we've definitely seen a lot of growth. I've seen a lot more thickness with my locks for sure. I've definitely combined some. I've clipped some ends just because there were some that I felt like were a little bit weaker with the bleaching and things that I did in the past. That does make your hair a little bit more harsh. So I definitely had to do that so that I can retain some of my growth, the healthiness, the thickness. And I definitely don't regret anything as far as like the clipping. But definitely dyeing it was my favorite part because at first it took some time to kind of grow on having like a natural color again. Just because I did so much color for so long, for so many years throughout my lock process. But going forward, the idea is just to maintain, slowly clip away some of those dead ends, some of those bleached ends, and then just kind of focus on retaining that healthy growth that we had when we first started this journey. So I want to get into what has been working for me. So I continuously keep a lock bottle. So I have some leave-in conditioner as my cream, some oil, a olive oil, black castor oil. Sometimes be in there. For this one, I think I just have olive oil in here. And then, of course, water. Stay with rose water. This is a rose water and vegan collagen oil from Shea Moisture that I use. This Nizoral shampoo just because I feel like it gives me like a really deep clean, has tea tree oil in it. So this is a different one than my last one that I was using, but I've been using this brand. I feel like it kind of helps with my I've like noticed some psoriasis with my hair and like dandruff and things like that. So this has kind of helped to maintain that. Use the Cantu. This one is Cantu avocado shampoo and conditioner I use for this. So it also has shea butter in it. So those are the products that I've been using to maintain my hair. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can definitely tell some differences in my hair, definitely with the length, with the thickness. I'm starting to see like a small amount of that thickness coming back. My hair just feels healthier. It feels more hydrated just because I've been maintaining, putting more products in my hair. So that's definitely been working for me. Everyone's process for what works for their hair is going to be different. I have a very coarse hair. My hair is 4C, so it's very thick, very coily. So, what works for my hair might not necessarily work for your hair. I also have low porosity, so that means that everything that I put on my hair literally sits at the surface, and it takes like a long time for it to seep in to the roots. And then also a lot of the oils and stuff is rejected. So I really have to be mindful of when I am oiling my hair, when I am washing it and things, like how I'm washing it, how I'm retaining a lot of that moisture so that it can actually help my hair to stay healthy. And then every now and again, I will get comments like, "Are you ever going to comb your hair out? Do you regret, anything about locks?" And the answer to that is just no. I have no regrets with getting locks. It is the best decision that I've ever made for myself. I recommend everyone get it. I recommend that even parents like start their kids off with locks because it's the best way to sort of retain your hair. And then when your kids get a little older, they can kind of decide what they want to do with their hair. If they want to color it, they want to cut it off. At least they'll have the length to be able to play around with it. Versus, being that little kid who got picked on because of your hair because you didn't have options because you had to go to or rely on a hair salon to do your hair, or if someone was available. But I feel like locks just give you a lot more choices, a lot more flexibility, with styling. They're cool, they're unique. Every single person's locks are not the same. So that uniqueness of it, it builds character, helps you with patience. I feel like so it's definitely a great decision for me, and it is something that I encourage a lot of people to do. All right, guys, that is it for this episode. Be sure to catch me next Monday. Definitely going to be some more content coming at you guys. Like I said, these next couple of videos are going to be quarterly. I always leave a hint of what the next video is going to be description. So this video will have that description of what the next video is going to be like, be about. But I do appreciate you guys for tuning in, being a part of this process with me, listening to the things that I'm saying, because this is truly just me being as authentic as possible. Giving you guys the real, trying not to make anything scripted, just because, us going into this more AI world, it's like, in a minute, we're not even going to be able to tell what from what. So I try to keep things authentic and as true as possible in this journey, as I navigate my life with you guys. So I appreciate you being a part of this process, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully. Bye.